Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to my beloved panel and my fellow friends. Before we start the presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zulhelmi bin Abdul Razak and I'm 21 years old and I live in Persada Negeri Sembilan. Okay, shall we start? So I will tell about the background company first. Okay, about Atman Aviation. Atman Aviation College was launched in July of 2011 as Malaysian Dynamic Aviation Engineering College. What makes Atman Aviation different from the rest is that it is the only aviation college which has its own hangar facility of the operational aircraft, so that students can gain the best experience and the knowledge. Okay, the mission of the company is to give the good moral value and to produce professional with good attitude, while the vision is to be a world-class engineering college in Malaysia and Asia Pacific region by providing our students with the best education. If we can see at the slide, okay, there is the list of the board of directors and management team. The summary of weekly activities that I do during the internship are: first, get the information and enter the SQL. Second, open receipt in SQL software. Number third, provide statements for each account type. And lastly, get the knowledge accounting at the firm. This is activities at Atman Aviation. So the first is that I do search the data and record the data into the SQL software. Second, open receipt in the SQL account software. And number 3, provide statement for each account type. Okay, now I will explain one by one of the activities that I do. In this activity, I will record all the transactions in the SQL account software. Next, there are two types of ways that I can use to find customer data, that is by using a system that has been designed or face-to-face with the customer. I will also open an official receipt in the SQL account software to record the transaction that the customer has already paid, and also I will print the statement to find out how much more balance the customer has to pay. Okay, for the next slide is open receipt in the SQL. So what I do is open the SQL software and then click on the customer section and click on the customer payment section, and also click on the new section and then fill in the data into the software and press the save button after completing the data. Lastly, print and give the receipt to the customer as proof of payment. And then the number 3 is that I do is provide the statement for each account type. I will collect the data to which company we create to produce an income statement. Next, I will record the data into software and make a review of the statement so that there are no errors in the statement. And lastly, make a summary of revenue, expenses and profit to see how well the company survive. Next slide is the overview of the company. what I got during my internship is number 1, get to know how to use the SQL software. Number 2, get to know how to use the Microsoft Office. Number 3, get to know how to interact with the student. Number 4, get to know how to handle the pressure and to communicate the other staff. And lastly, get to know how to handle the account. My suggestion during internship is number 1, need to explain all the tasks and give a show to the student. This is because sometimes the student doesn't know how to use Microsoft and so on. Next point is to recruit the new intern. Sometimes there is not enough staff. It will be more difficult, and if intern get to help, that might be good. In conclusion, all the activities I did throughout my time as industrial training student, I get a lot of knowledge and experience. The industrial training has provided any benefit, experience, and opportunity for students to link their learning at the Polytechnic with the practice accepted in the industry. Finally, I would like to express my satisfaction with the services and cooperation provided by Atmal Aviation to me. All the knowledge I have gained, I will train in the future, or maybe Atmal Aviation will be my choice for future industrial training if I continue my study. And last, this is my slide for the reference. You can see. So that's all for me. Thank you.